Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beat Up Plans. We return to the Manor of Madness estate within the darkest dungeon. And well, let's do as I said. Let's take out Ferelius and let's see if this team, which I have to admit also is very low on the heals, can do better. Actually, not the heals, but the stress heals, I should say. And we need to also spend some money on these guys in order to make them up to snuff in order to enter this dungeon at all, in my belief. Do we really need the extra damage? Dawkin, no, because you don't have abyssal artillery, right? Yeah. You have the full thing. Foxy, do you need it? No, you don't. Okay, so let's not spend money where it needs not be spent. But this all is going to be upgraded for sure. As is this. So we have way too little money. Alright, let's sell a few trinkets. Because I'm not going to go into this dungeon and then just think, it'll be fine. Because it hasn't been fine as of late. Darn it, what do I want to sell though? I have enough trinkets that I hardly ever use, but I just don't want to sell them. It's the horror in me, you know. I just want to have one of gotta have them all. Gotta have one of all. But I know I never will use this, so let's at least sell that. And as lovely as it is to have plus 40 disease resistance, you can remove disease on your own. We have other ways to deal damage, so let's sell this as well. Blood fetish, let's remove it. We don't just remove those. This one is actually kind of good. Plus 15% damage and only minus 10% healing skills. Bleed. Plus 10 maximum HP. It's not that good. There we go. Sold some trinkets. Will that be enough? I do not know. There's a good chance it won't be. Is everybody? But no, not everybody. I do want to heal up. I want all of these up. I want everything, and thus means I have no more money to spend on provisions. So let's sell one paralyzing crest, and that's 2,700. Kinda need something else to sell as well. Recovery charm? Yeah, I don't think it does enough. In comparison to the ancestral trinket that does both extra healing received as well as also stress relief, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind selling an immunity mask probably. I'm okay with selling both of these actually. Let's just do it like this. I have been holding on to trinkets already for the longest time as it is. Look at that list is really long, I know, in comparison to some other Let's Players. Oh, and we have 3 of these? Get rid of that one as well. There you go. That should be more than enough money to embark for a medium mission in which we have to activate 3 medicines. That should give us a lot of discount in this place, and currently therefore I have no one in the ward. Would be a waste. And we're going for the last, or not the last, but an item that will give us more power for damage occultist. I'm sure Dawkin will be very pleased by that. So let's... I was already saying, like, where are all my trophies? I was missing trophies and I was a little bit like, no! Alright, let's rock, however, the old combination that we have, the Lock of Fury with the Padlock of Transcendence, because I have to say I was disappointed in Wolf's Tussle trophy here. So let's go with something a little bit more. Right, let's equip this again, and where's the Fleet Florin? There it is. And wait. Yo, for a moment I thought it said plus 5 speed, and I was like, I can't remember. Has there been a buff? But no, it says still plus 4 speed. Where are you, trinkets? We have no stress heal, so the Blasphemous Vial is kind of dangerous, but There's so much blight resistance in this place. I'm almost considering, actually... 129, 129. You know what? It's a waste of the upgrades, I know, but we have some money. Let's not do silly here. Still rounds. The bleed chance just gets a little higher. Oh, the accuracy as well. Alright, I'll take that. And this? No, it's not worth it. We'll just keep the emboldening vapors as they are. They don't really need leveling, in my opinion. So, we'll put you in this position, and that means that for once we will use the bloody herb. Because there's only bonuses, and that is, in this case, pretty freaking awesome. And you even have Slugger, so yeah, let's do that. And that means that we're also going to go for you with a bit of a different build elsewhere. You do still stun, and you do still heal, so... we have a trinket for stunning things, and let's at least give surgeons one there. I do agree with my overall assessment that we need... if we had any items in the last dungeon that would have given more stress, because we had already removed so many of them, that dungeon would have even filled even sooner. So, let's put it like that. And what else shall we give you? There are no additional stress items here. And none of these work. None of these need a particular amount of light. I'm so glad the Overthrow box just doesn't give any stress. It is all stress. All the top rankiers are actually stress. It should just need not even look that direction. Dodge Cloak? But I don't really want to put something on light as it's the only trinket on light. Ooh. We just obtained the light crystal. That might be something. Because I did sell the stun amulet, because I thought I never use that anyways, but now I am like, where is the stun amulet? Oh! Less food consumed. 10 HP and -4 dodge. Or we can just increase the bleed altogether even more. 129 currently plus is 159. 189, it's kind of guaranteed that it bleeds. I threw away. I didn't really throw it away. I sold one of those trinkets, but I have another one. You know what? Bleed them. Bleed them dry. Alright then. Medium mission. Gathering of medicines. Could be that we don't need to stay long in this place. Because we just are looking for those medications. And after that, the dungeon could be finished. So, let's not over-prepare. That is enough. Embark. And let's not forget, one of the issues here is that we need cash. So yeah, I am a-okay with getting in here and with low amounts of provisions, lower than you would normally expect.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
Not the best dungeon for recovery of medication. Already looted. That's unfortunate, but here we have extra food.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
I wonder if coins are just like that, like in the movie about food. Like they would want to be spent. Oh my, we have at least a first medication, but that, oh, this combo is not good. I can't reach there. Of course, the only one that hadn't gone yet is the one that... Oh, you... We need to transform. Great, on first a little bit of stress already and it's a miss. It's a plain miss. It's not even a dodge, it's nothing else like that. It's just a plain old miss. Why did I only go forward one? I don't know. Pull her forward! Thank you!
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I'm starting to get really annoyed with the giants. That's not good enough to kill her. It's 1 HP off. Well, shoot!
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
First we need to heal. Then we will pull her forward. There you go. Stunned with a bleed. Good dodge, thank you. Festering Vapors or... Yeah, let's Festering Vapors her.
Ground quakes.
Good that it's a crit. She needs to die, but I can't reach her. Slam! You resist everything, you also... Well, not everything, but... not at the moment that I said it, but after that, yes he did. Wow, there is some damage coming out of Foxy, though. The stress on him is not a problem. The stress on Ferelius is. I have the feeling that the game just doesn't want me to use antiquarians at this moment. Oh. Ow. Last attack in this form, hopefully. Cannot guarantee it as the way as it is going. How much blind do you have? Not enough yet to being ready to stop with that. But I can pull you forward, get rid of the corpse, make that easier, and put you into deadly damage with HP and position.
Unforgiving.
Holy shoot, that tree branch smackdown damage. Seriously. Can you do this from the first position? Yes, you can. I need to transform back because I'm getting way too stressed out already for the first fight. Good for that stress relief. And we do the damage. He resists again. Oh, that's not a good enough heal, Dawkins. Thank you, because that is not a problem. It really isn't. It's... You are dead. Good. Sorry to say, but that is good.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
And let us take the medicines with us.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Ooh, that HP damage. It was just the first room. Oh, come on. This is not a champion dungeon here. Blight. Nope, thank you. And kill. I know it had blight on it, but this way I was guaranteed of the kill, more or less, I think, because even if I didn't do enough direct damage, I would have had the bleed applied. We need big heals. That is a big heal. You are still protected, so let's go for an extra tick of blight. Donut. Stop attacking the guys in the back. They have a purpose, which is to kill you. Via blight, and what have you not. There. You are stunned. You need to protect yourself again before that goes wrong. If you go fast enough. Yes, you do. Thank you. Heal you up so that you don't always have to do that. That's unfortunate that the blight was applied, but could kill you, but I'd rather have a stun on this guy. which is more guaranteed than to land and do something. Ooh, thank you.
Feel the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I know I could have stopped the bleed from the healing via our cultist, via our plague doctor, but getting the kill on the hound was definitely better because otherwise the bleed would have come from the hound again. So I'm okay with the current situation. I will try and stun again. We are lucky. That was just lucky. That isn't lucky. But I will remove this time the bleed. Alright. Blighted up. He is dead. He is dead from blight. I'd hoped for a crit. I'm just now looking for some heals and some crits for stress relief. Because that thing is dead. That is a strong heal.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Voila, we have more than enough food to spend a little bit on heal efforts. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go in here. Please, can we look at all the rooms? Ah, you only know of one room. The scout wasn't far enough.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Too bad that is empty. But what can you do? No scout. We need to check all the rooms here. Not good. Oh, this is even worse. Come on, stop with the amount of ghouls and shite. It's getting a little annoying. And pull you forward. Won't have anything to do with his abilities, but it means that she is more vulnerable. 2 attacks from the front. Oh wow, 1 HP off. Bye bye. I really wanted to kill her, so yes. Lower the damage. There's a skull toss. That's a miss. A rare miss on the skull toss, I must say. I haven't seen... I don't know if I've ever seen that miss. Probably I have, but I just can't remember at this moment. And... stun you. It seems like this fight is going okay. In fact, it's going remarkably well for this team. And... lower the dodge. Alright, blight you. You are probably dead. Yes, thanks to that crit, it is guaranteed. But I'm more than okay with trying for some more crits. What the hell is this? Stalwart Buckle. That's not a... oh, plus 5% stress and minus 3 virtue chance, plus 2... that's not a good one. We'll take this with us because it can lead to new food. Which we just ate. We ate not a second ago and immediately to go like, hey dude, kinda hungry.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
We'll take at least that, and we need some place for some money, so... ooh, alright. We'll do it like this. Don't forget that we have to make room anyways for new medications as well. Oh man! Why am I, by the way, walking in such low light? Because I feel like we don't have enough torches. I should have taken more with me, but I didn't realize that this would be a medium-long dungeon, so to speak. A medium dungeon that is actually quite freaking long for it being a medium dungeon. Monsters AC and damage. Yeesh. We don't want to pull them forward because then they are just going to say, "Yo." Marking doesn't matter. Let's lower your damage. I'm just playing around with the torchlight here. I know that this is not a good thing, but it's the best thing I have at the moment. Slime Smack, unfortunately that will hit both. And that's a crit.
About to break.
And we need to start killing this stuff. That's not good enough for a kill. Well, we are starting to bleed this guy quite a bit. Just lower his dodge so that we can know that we can probably kill him in the next round. Big slime. We'll go to Aryan. Very nice. Rain of Light. Less nice. But if the Plague Doctor goes, she can get rid of it.
Press this advantage.
Goodbye.
Give them no quarter.
And stun you.
Low blow.
That is too bad, but that's just the way it is. I really don't want to pull this thing forward until we have more chance to kill it. Has it already been lowered in dodge? No, it has been lowered in damage. Lower the dodge in this case. Nope, resist it. Blight on both. That's too bad, but this will heal you up and cure the blight on both of us. So that was more or less free damage for nothing else gained. Ooh, we're getting close. 4 damage. You need a little bit more. You're dead. You are dead. And you know what? Apply the blight. Not so much to apply the blight, but to get rid of the corpse. Because we need to start... Need to get a way to get in the back. And that's now worked. Start ending you. We should probably not have done lowering the damage, but lowering of the dodge, but we're still hitting with everything we have, so all is good. I think it's dead. Yes, it is indeed. Awesome. Because that means we can do some stress relief. And stress relief via a kill, please. That's a good amount of money. I'm not going to open this up because I have the feeling we might reach the secret room. There we finally get a little bit of a scout. Curio, room battle with Curio, but not a room battle with a Curio that is a quest location. So we're going to skip this end. I don't see the point. We're going to walk back in the darkness. And then we'll probably have to camp out already. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing if you don't have a lot of scout going on. Are we really going to camp out already? Yeah, we need to make room anyways. So, yes, we're going to camp out already. And we've done the best we could regarding the torch light. Too bad, it was just a hunger event. Alright.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
I'm going to eat only half food. We don't need to heal up, and for stress heal, it's too much food to warrant that. I'm going to prevent the nighttime ambush, despite that giving extra stress. But we can do some self-medicate to lower at least somewhat some stress. I don't know how to lower stress for Fordelius though. Well, the quickening. And I think I'm going to do 3 times a resupply. That is an awesome one. Torch. We can't take that with us. That's too bad. But... oh, I had said I actually would show you more of those dialogues, didn't I? Sorry.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
There we go. Back in full length, but that's not good enough to find that trap, apparently.
Exception, and not the rule.
You have easy talking there, narrator. Curio. No quest locations. No. I find it too dangerous to use my last anti-venom on you as on you. Oh, I could of course just use the curios in general. Never you mind. Scout? No. Shoot. Well, let's go down the smallest corridor then. Pack has already been looted. Do we have a shovel? Yeah, we have a shovel. I was worried there for a moment. We have been walking already quite a while in this dungeon and I can't say I'm happy. Oh, there is, however, one of the surgeon's stuff. I will get rid of the deeds. We are not going for heirlooms mainly. We are mainly not a trap. Thank you for the dodge. We are mainly going for money. Money and... this is a tough fight. We don't have the herbs to activate that thing as well. That's unfortunate. And both of them are on him. Oh, I may need to transform here. Despite the fact that I really don't like to do so. But this will work great against them. Thank you for those 2 resists. I was holding my breath there, which is why I was silent for a moment. But yeah, bleed will only work on the ghoul, strangely enough. Because it is called a ghoul, but somehow I have the feeling it's just a huge misnomer. You have a lot of protections, but thanks to the blight you will die over time. And 3 damage will take some time. You have stunned 230? What? How is that 160% all of a sudden? Well, stun this dude then. And that means he is dead, yes. So, no more... we don't need to focus on him anymore. And working on this buddy boy. He will be dead in 2 turns as well. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll mainly have to focus on the ghoul. And wow, that amount of bleed that I extra gave is amazing. There's a debuff for damage. That's okay, Skull Toss, because he's already stunned anyways. And he has stress relief, he just can't use it right now. You have 1 more time to go if I don't blight you again. So let's blight you again. And then you all dead. And how much bleed do you have? Not enough. You have 3 more HP than we would need to nibble off you. Well, that is 2, unfortunately. It can do 3, but... oh no, and his last one, of course, is the howl. Yep, and there was a disease. I noticed that. Oh, he resisted it. Nice. Still, look at that. Just 1 howl, because we are in a little bit dark light. That just gave us a ton of stress.
Perhaps the turning point.
I can't get rid of this yet. That would be too dangerous. Let's do it like this then. Happy? No. Alright. We went into this corridor for nothing. Fracka. Well, nothing we can do about it. This team is also going to come back to town with all just a little bit of stress that I can't really remove. So, yeah. There's that. Well, let's hope this medicine comes soon. But this is also, of course, a dungeon in which, well... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to show you the levels and what have you not. A dungeon where we try to level up these guys because they are a little lower level than the rest. And they are significantly lower. And that is just, well, limiting the amount of people that can come along with them. And that's why you have these really weird compositions that... This composition, it really isn't that good, which I'm sure you have already surmised, but... Well, there is, however, the last medicine. So, if we handle this battle well enough, we should be out of this dungeon and have it be successful. It hasn't been guaranteed as of late. Oh yeah, Feralius, you are also probably going to have issues. Not sure actually if that was smart, but there we go. How? That's not enough of a bleed. Kill. We'll take a few random marks simply because to, well, mediate everything. But there's at least a harmless swipe thanks to that pull of this former lady over here. Take the damage. I'm actually considering that I will stress you a lot with Aryan. Simply so that he... no, this is not Aryan, sorry, with Donald. Because I would like him not to need any stress recovery in the town. Wow, Foxy has been doing a lot of damage. But that is of course because she's completely built around it. Right now. But that's of course also with a damage occultist, but he has more options. She has just one option, that is Incision, and that's it. But it's doing well for us. I will not deny that. Let's try it. There is a debuff already, so that's good.
A singular strike.
Very good. Some stress relief. Makes actually Dawkin in the manageable areas. I'm still okay with they go to Aryan. I'm a-okay with that. He's just gonna heal and is going to... No, you don't need anti-venom. He's just going to heal, get some stress relief, and he's going to be a-okay. And we will kill this guy through blight and bleed and what have you not. And we will crit so that Dawkin is going to be more happy about the situation. You are dead. Thank you. I was already wondering, like, is that enough? And yes, it was. We will do a stun. Because it would be pointless now to do different. Did not apply the bleed, but I did manage to apply at least the debuff. Yeah, here's 40% stun resistance. I don't know why that ghoul got 160 extra stun resistance after that first blow, but perhaps I was just... Oh, what did I do? Why did I apply the blind? Because the debuff was planted on it, but I think it is already dead, and it indeed it is. Unfortunately, no crit. Goodbye. Ooh.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I'm planning on it. Do this. That should be enough. I'm thinking of walking back to those curios and use at least one key. And that means that...
The light, the promise of safety.
We're going to... No. Though I don't think that will help anything. Yeah, it doesn't help. Do it like this. Continue adventuring. Walk back a little bit to this curio. Use the key on that. And let's just finish this dungeon. Because this team just isn't the proper composition to deal with a lot of stuff. Fidelis is already as stressed as it is. I don't want to get unnecessary into bigger problems. Oh, and we're going to get a fight anyways. A fight that is annoyingly enough. Annoying enough, I should say. Stun her. Nearly dead. Killed. Awesome. Stall the bleed. Rent. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Stun him. Yes. Extra stress relief. Awesome. Time to apply the damage over time because you have protections. And we have lowered mainly your blind resistance, but let's lower your damage at this moment. Seven damage, that's not good enough yet. A nice crit. You have 7 stress, that is very good. And he talks about how he clawed his way back to freedom. You must be... yeah, Egomania. Indeed. He is very happy to talk about himself. Let's heal you up. Unfortunately, no crit. Would have been fun. And... kill you. I like the fact there was an emerald between that. And 700 gold is worth more than the onyx. So... oh shoot, I should have done that differently because I have food. But then again, if I would just have had a food activation right now, I would be really pissed. We didn't need a key here, we needed different things here. Oh, shoot. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Alright. Well, let's just get out of here because walking backwards is just going to...
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
I think we should have a decent amount of cash out of this dungeon anyways. 15,000? Yeah, a little more than that. So that's decent, certainly for medium. And we got the sacrificial cauldron. There's a level 4. That's good. You're tuckered out. Oh, you have never had to do so much damage, so you got a little bit of oh, is this constantly this way, apparently? Well, no, it isn't Foxam, but, well, just as once we put you in this position.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Are you kidding me? Look at that. Left on a quest of personal hardship and pain. Left in search of holy vision. Vision quest to achieve enlightenment. You two were diseased. I was actually looking forward to removing those for free. Now I can't. Now that this is free, it has no more use because these two just upped and vanished. Well, I'm going to sign off camera who is going to go into these medical wards. And I say to you, I thank you for watching. And remember, great peril yields great beauty.